Hello. Okay. Hello and welcome to Anatomy of Marriage, Marriage Mornings. I'm your host, Melanie Studley.
Good morning. My name is Seth Studley. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and today is day 77 of the Infinity Marriage Morning Challenge.
And today's topic is stop saying stupid stuff. Excuse me. And it is brought to you by the Ultimate Intimacy app. Check them out at ultimateintimacy.com. This is an app for couples made by Christian couples. It's pretty rad. Check it out. And if you're new here, welcome. We have loads of episodes in the
Almost
archives.
200 episodes. That's right.
Talking about all sorts of different topics. This is not the only format we do, so check out our other stuff. Don't get mad because you don't like Marriage Mornings. Check out everything else.
That's
and
right.
You can join us every day on Facebook.
And Instagram Live. We are on both platforms. We're trying one another out, and it looks like you guys are liking it. Good morning, Christina. Hello. Good morning, Melissa.
And the point of the Marriage Morning specifically is that you do this with your partner. That
Right.
we encourage you to talk to your partner about the topics we talk about and do the 4 things we do every day, which are...
Which are prayer. We start out with prayer. We share a past gratitude. We share a future hope, what we want to get done for the day, and then also an overall goal that kind of filters down throughout the day.
Yes, we
What
do.
are you laughing at?
You always... It's okay. So go ahead and pray.
What's up, TJ? Okay. Thank you, God, Creator, for your blessings. Thank you for this sunny day. Thank you for the opportunity that we get to enrich one another's lives, help each other, be with each other, and serve each other, and enjoy one another. I pray that this podcast is helpful to all the folks listening and watching. I pray that it's enlightening and good for their marriage. And amen.
Amen. Goodness. We only
You're
have
like
10 minutes. So what is it? Past gratitude. I'm thankful that when stuff like gets messed up, you don't freak out.
Right.
So our pipe broke or leaked or whatever, our floor is messed up. We will have to do some serious
Right.
stuff on the house.
She called me yesterday and was like, there's a giant puddle in the bathroom, and it's not
the
from a kid
floor was
peeing.
weeping up water.
That's right.
So that's a lot. But
Yeah.
I'm always thankful because you don't like get mad or like freak out.
What's
or
the use in
pout.
getting mad?
No, I'm thankful
Stupid
for it.
pipe.
So anyway, what are you thankful
Right.
for?
I'm thankful that when I was trying to fix the pipe yesterday, you cleaned up and read to the kids and put them to bed in a good way. So it's like we just have shared roles and we kind of do what we got to do.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh. You were on it, girlfriend.
Future hope is, I hope that our son has a good time at camp.
Yeah.
That's my hope.
Yeah, I hope he's safe and just has a great time. And I hope to see clients, do notes today, and get stuff done.
Nope, that's your goal, but that's all right. My goal is to shop with my mom and talk to Melissa about my clothing choices because I trust her. Anyway, so that's what we're doing today. But the topic for today is stop saying stupid stuff, which was going to be called Speak Life into Your Marriage. So it's and or whatever thing
Well,
you
when you're not
drive
saying
with.
stupid stuff, you are inadvertently speaking life into it.
Maybe. But there is a Bible verse. Who knows where it is in the Bible, but it is the power of life and death is in the tongue. And Joyce Meyer says this all the time. So it's the power of life and death is in the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Meaning, if I choose to be death-tongued,
Right.
and this is my metal band,
Parcel-tongued.
Death-tongue, Parcel-tongue, Harry Potter, let's watch it. Anyway, we
gotta go.
If we, we're out of we're done. But if I choose to speak death, like sarcasm, mockery, being unkind to
Being
you,
critical.
only pointing out the flaws that you have, always blaming you,
Yes.
I will eat that fruit. I will have harvested and yielded death into our marriage.
Right.
And I wanted to start with that verse because I think it's super powerful. For me, anything that talks about like the fact that our words matter a lot, I find very important and powerful and want to share.
Right.
Did you have anything that you
Well, it
want to
just
say
makes
about
me think, and we've talked about this on and off in the show, but there's people that we know, our friends, people that we hook up with, kind of, and, well, not hook up, sorry, you know what I mean.
hang out with?
Hang out with, and after you leave hanging out with them, they're just great. You feel good because every word that they breathe is or speak is just life. And I'm thinking of Tina Shermer Sellers.
Well, we
and
actually
other
just
folks.
talked about that because we just aired the episode with Georgie Morley on Chasing Joy podcast, and we
Right.
talked about that specific thing with Tina. Tina breathes life into the conversation, even if she's telling you you don't know exactly what you're talking about. Maybe you need to learn more. Maybe you should study up on that. She does it in a way that is life-giving,
Right.
and that's super, super powerful.
And I think another friend that we have, although he is a major idiot, Matt.
That's not kind. Matt's
I'm just joking.
a goofball.
He's a goofball, but it's always fun to hang out because
Yeah.
he listens well to ideas and just like, bounces stuff
Yes.
back and forth, and it's just fun.
So that goes great into the points that I had written down for today. So you said Matt listens well to ideas and stuff like that.
Right.
So the first point that I had for today for stop saying stupid stuff is listen to yourself. One of the best ways for me to figure out that I was saying stupid stuff was this podcast. Like
What, our podcast?
Yes, I was listening to myself because I would have to edit our episodes for season 1, and I was like, goodness gracious, good Lord Almighty, all I do is say sarcastic things, rude things, mean things, I'm ugly to Seth, whatever. And I mean, in a way it's good because the process of me undoing that is helpful for people to see, but it was really, really eye-opening. I was saying so much stupid stuff so much of the time. So listen to yourself. What are you saying that is not breathing life into your marriage?
There's no way that you could have argued with yourself because it was you saying the words, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
sure.
it wasn't me saying, Melanie, you do this and you talk like this. No, I don't. It was you listening back.
It was like proof. It was evidence of it.
That's hilarious because when we say that this podcast helps us to put our stuff out there, it actually really does, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm. So listen to yourself. That was step number 1. Mm-hmm. Another thing too, and this is really subtle, but how often, so Joyce Meyer said this, she was like, this sound right here is a complaint.
Yep.
And I love that she said that because I make that sound all the freaking time. And part of it is like, what, I'm de-stressing. I'm like taking a deep breath. No, I'm not. I'm letting
breathe.
Seth know. I'm letting him know I'm irritated.
Right.
So how often are you going, or, right? Like that stuff matters. Don't get off on a tangent. I'm just pointing it out. So also, what words do you know you should be saying, but you aren't? That's another thing that's really, that you have to listen to yourself first, figure that out. Mm-hmm. But let's start thinking about, you probably know what they are. What words do you know you should be saying, sir?
I should be thanking you more and saying...
That's right. Keep it coming.
I should be saying and verbalizing what I actually think. Like, that looks nice, or thank you for doing that, or I really think that you are a awesome woman in person. Mm-hmm. You know what? Your eyes, when you look that way, was really attractive or really powerful looking, or I think you're so creative. Stuff like that on a daily basis. Kinds of things just to build you up, not because you need it, but it's always nice to hear.
It breathes life into our marriage.
It breathes life,
I don't need it, but it's
so helpful. I want to go back to something like, okay, do you do what Melanie just said, like make that sound by yourself? No, you don't. I mean, if you do, then I guess you're...
I do it sometimes, but only if I'm like super, super irritated.
Right, but that's kind of like maybe whatever. But do you find yourself doing that more when your wife is around, when your husband is around, when your boss, or when you just want to complain? Mm-hmm. And the answer is probably yes, because why would we do that other than trying to get attention? It's like when people post on Facebook like, ugh, I'm totally done with today.
And they just want people to go, why?
Oh, what's the matter? What's going on? That's just I don't know what you call that, but it's like an ambiguous complaint, vague post. It's like, don't post crap. Don't make size if you don't want people, if you're doing that just to get attention. I would much rather instead, if you say, Seth, I've had a kind of a stressful day today. Let's talk about things.
Yes, that's great. I love you. So, not speaking stupid stuff into your marriage and speaking life into your marriage is a really important topic. Mm-hmm. What words do you need to add to your vocabulary? What words do you need to take away? What sounds? What stupid, dumb noises are you making?
Right.
What life can you bring by the words that you say into your marriage? I think it's a really important question to ask. What words are you saying right now are absolutely destroying your marriage? Little by little, just picking it apart. Think about it. Talk about it. Ask your partner.
Write them down.
Be kind to one another when you talk about this. But anyway, check out the Ultimate Intimacy app. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning.
One thing to say. Saturday is coming up. Sexy Saturday. We're going to talk about the Ultimate Intimacy app in detail, how we're using it, how it's been effective in our lives, and how you can use it too. So check us out this Saturday for Sexy Saturday. Mm-hmm.
And please, if you're enjoying the podcast, please rate and review it on iTunes and share it with your friends. It's hard to get the word out. This is not our full-time job, but we want it to be. So you can help us by doing that, and that would be super awesome and helpful.
Share it with your friends.
And thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow morning, and have an amazing day. You're going to have an amazing day.
High five.
All right.
Bye. We're going to finish here.
I don't know how to end this.
How do we stop? We're not finished yet.